Assalamu alaikum everybody, hope you're doing well. And I'm back again, inshallah, and I hope this lasts. Alhamdulillah, last Sunday I went to the doctor and he told me that I could take off the neck brace finally. It still feels sometimes just a little bit weird around that region, so I'm just taking it easy, like he said. And I can stop the medicine, which was causing me insomnia. Very horrible. My sleep schedule is great now. I love it. It's very similar to what it was in the US, where during my good days where it's kind of like more sleep early, wake up early, which is my preferred schedule, and I'm really happy about that. Back into gear, back into classes. There's just like less than 40 days left in this country, and it's weird because now that I have a date set up again, I'm really missing America, and I can't wait to get back. First, I'll be stopping, like I said, by Damascus, and then going to the U.S. And just yeah, it feels amazing. Everybody here seems very happy and looking forward. We're even talking to students who will be coming next year in the same program. We do a video conference to the U.S. for about an hour with 5 different universities. And so we warn them, we give them advice. It's really interesting and really cool. And I wish I had more of that. But as the program develops, I think it'll become clear what the major difficulties are. I started to think of things that I'm going to be missing in Egypt, and one I just wanted to talk very quickly about. You just think of these things, and I'm starting to put myself in my situation, back at home. Uh, like, I live close to a 7-Eleven, and 7-Elevens are open 24/7. Even though they're expensive, they're more expensive than your average grocery store, especially, Oh, but you're forced to go there at 3 in the morning if you need something, if you need some milk or something like that, because everything else is closed. Here, you go at 8:30 a.m. and or 7:30 no, 8:30 a.m. and you're on your way to class and everything is closed except maybe one little shop. And then, like yesterday, I was buying a bottle of water because I feel sick of the water. The tap water, which I've been drinking all year, got to me, and I think it's a psychological thing. But when I smell it, and I had other people smell it, but they don't drink tap water normally. They're like, it just smells like chlorine, and it smells really bad. And even the air while driving on the Corniche, usually it was fresh, but now it's starting to get to me. And I think it's a psychological thing, or maybe a sickness, but it just makes me nauseous. And so that may be a effect of knowing that I'm leaving and stuff like that. But about the juice, so I have Asir Mecca very close to my new place here, and hopefully it's the final place, and I won't have to move again because I'm sick of moving. Um, and Asir Mecca is available in many parts of Alexandria. I don't know about Cairo, probably there too. And Asir means juice, and Mecca is Mecca, the city in Saudi Arabia. And it is just awesome. For a couple of weeks, the last couple of weeks, I've been sort of addicted, where every time I walk by, I have to get a juice. I mean, it's just the best juice I've ever had. It doesn't compare to anything I've had in the U.S. or in Syria. I mean, just Egyptian juice is delicious. You get sorry, not manga, mango, and when you drink this big cup of mango, it feels like you're eating mango, like pure mango with nothing else. It even has chunks. It's just a bunch of little chunks, and it's not so thick that it's like hard to swallow, and it's not so watery and icy. It's just perfect. And when you buy the strawberry drink, you just drink this, and it feels like you're just eating a bunch of strawberries, and you just get this flavor rush. It's so delicious. What else? Watermelon. Oh my God, so delicious. Um, I'll tell you these in Arabic, just in case you're interested. If you ever do come visit, strawberry is farawla here in Egypt, and watermelon is batikh. They do have cantaloupe too, and they call it cantaloupe. But I've never tried it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm down for it. You get mixes. They have these guava juice. Gawafa is delicious. Every time, well, I've only ridden Egypt Airlines twice, but when I do, I love my guava juice. It tastes delicious, and I prefer that over water. Uh, asab, asab, qasab in proper Arabic, but with Egyptian you say asab, is sugarcane, and it's so mutawaffira. How do I say that in English? It's so available. It's so available here that they have this at every juice shop. I guess it's the most basic juice that you have to have at a shop, and it's delicious. They take sugarcane, they put in this thing. The huge machine that's always there at the front is for sugarcane. So they put it in, and it crushes it, and then this juice comes out. They filter it twice, and then you drink it. Now it's really really cold. It's ice cold, and I wonder how much juice is actually in there, and do they actually freeze them. So I still haven't figured out how they do that. I've heard Egyptians saying, have you added ice to it, as like a way to cheat people, so I'm not sure. But that is delicious. It's only £1. It's the cheapest thing. There are a lot of other cheap things, but they weren't good. And to me, from what I've seen, this is the Egyptian drink. I mean, you walk by, and when I used to always go with my friends from the dorms, it's just asab. You get asab, and it's delicious. In the past few days, I've been buying a big bottle, which is only 3.5 pounds. And I think that might be a liter or a liter and a half, something like that. But it looks closer to a liter to me. It's just delicious. It's natural. There is sugar added, I can tell, but the juice is so, so, so good. You have to try it. And I don't know what I'm going to do when I get back to the US because, oh yeah, you also have Boreo. Boreo is Oreo here. So it's very funny, right? Because it's called Boreo, you just add a B at the beginning. It does not taste as good as Oreo, though I hate Oreo because I think it has trans fat, which is terrible for your body. But here, I've tried it a few times, and it's smaller than Oreos, and the cream is just barely anything, so it tastes like you're eating chocolate. But if you get Boreo bil moz, and moz means bananas, it's really good. It's like, imagine Oreos with bananas. It's like this banana milkshake type thing, but with a lot of bananas. I mean, you can taste them with chocolate, and then they always sprinkle on a little bit of crushed Boreos on the top. Another good one is orange juice. It's so good here because it's freshly squeezed. It's squeezed right in front of you. And right after they squeeze the orange juice, they give it to you. And it tastes delicious. Absolutely delicious. And if you get orange juice, which is really citrusy, with sugar cane, which is really sweet, you never think about this, but you have all these mixes, that Egyptians do, or they've told me about. It tastes really, really good. And so I'm gonna miss that. I can't just in the U.S. I can't just go down and pay £1, 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds to get some freshly squeezed juice. Yeah, you gotta go and you gotta buy the fruit from the store, and then you gotta wash it, and then you have to put it in the blender and cut it up and stuff like that. But it still does not taste the same as the stuff. I don't know what they do, but they don't blend it all the way so it's all smooth and creamy. It just feels like you're eating it, and it is delicious. It is so good, and it is one of the things, and I'm going to try to make like a little series of the things that I'm really going to miss about Egypt, and so I can cherish them and then, compare and contrast. But that is something I'm really going to miss. I mean, it's good. It's good, and I'm not exaggerating. So, till next time, take care. I'm just in the zone of going home and just preparing myself, and yeah, it's going to be very hard because I bought a lot of books, and I might have to take an extra bag with me. Now when I go to Damascus, I might be able to leave an extra bag there or something, but that's $50 right there. So even though it might be worth it because the books here were very much cheaper, maybe a tenth of the price of what I would pay for them in the US, I'm a little bit worried, and so I'm trying to get rid of anything that I can. Just remember, when you travel, especially if you're going to study, pack light so that you have plenty of space for books and stuff like that. Alright, take care. Assalamu alaikum.